Welcome to all the crypto lifers. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Check. Is this thing on? Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. Bang. Let's move it down here. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. There's my mom looking at me funny because she thinks it's funny. Why don't you come on in here, Ma? Show him your love. Show him how much you love your son. Do you love your son or do you love your son?
I gotta go. I love my son.
Well, I got 2 extra banners on there. Don't need that and don't need that. All right. Oh, I deleted the new banner. Can I undo that? Can I undo? Yeah, I want to delete these 2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for just jumping on in, being awesome, providing such an amazing time. Because without your time, we don't have a show, everybody. We just do not have a show. Let's break down the markets. Crazy things happening today. The S&P took a swipe on us. But you know, I had a feeling we would bounce right back to the upside. And lo and behold, we did. Look at this. I called this bounce to my group. I found a way to do things that I've never really seen. Look, I figured this out a long time ago. They break the pattern. They break it back in. I've been showing this for days now. Like months on and off. Honestly, this is absurd. But when we look at this, feedback. Ooh, feedback, really? Hold on. Feedback. I don't see feedback. Feedback now? What is going on? Audio is great. Don't listen to the trolls. Thank you. All right, this guy's a weirdo. All right, we got weirdos in the stream. Audio feedback? Nah, there's no feedback. Nah. This dude's a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Get away from me. I can't have weirdos near me, man. I'm serious. No, I'm serious. And you could think I'm being rude. I'm like, no, like there's strange people out there that will mess you up. I'm telling you right now, you need to keep them away from you at all times. What a deep, full-hearted screen share last night. It really touched me. Thanks, Lifer. Dude, I give my whole word out there. I give my whole. Sam's words shall not be spoken. Some words shall not be spoken. Long on Bitcoin. Audio was perfect. Shout out to David Kendall. I mean, I've been working so hard to keep this audio on point and banging for each and every one of you. Making sure that there's no issue with the sync. Sync looks good to me. How's the sync, everybody? Even if there's slight, let me know. Even if it's slight. Is there really feedback? Seawar is alive, yeah. Doing damage to the like button. Weirdo owes you money. For real, the screen share was deep last night. Dude, the screen shares, I break down my entire life. Dude, I'm trying to teach you all how you change your life is by drinking lemon water every single day. Like, let's go back into the studio. Come on with me. Let's do this the right way. All right. For all the new people here, let's get the lemon into the water, please. Let's do the right thing. Let's stop playing games. Let's not rush. There's no reason to rush the day. We got to take advantage of the day. Right, Mom?
Yes.
Is my mom there?
No, she went to go paint.
Oh, my mom's a painter. So that's how you know I'm intelligent. I mean, if your mother's a painter, you have to be smart, right? You can't be a weirdo. I'm just messing around. I love you all. I'm using the weirdo word today. Funny. You don't like it, right?
No, it's me.
My wife thinks it's rude and not right to call someone a weirdo. Hey, I'm a weirdo. We're all weirdos, babe.
You're not.
I'm not a weirdo now, says my wife.
Labels.
We don't like labels here. Life is good, Sam. Shout out to each and everyone. I sent someone to this group from Crypto Jack's group after he'd been spending $100 a month. 1 week later, he has so grateful. So, Sam, you're amazing. Dude, Crypto Jack is the wackest. Actually, you know what? No, Crypto Jack is the best. I love them all. I'm going to just start saying I love everybody. And that's it. We're the positive family here. But that dude, come on, man. Anyone that's overweight, really? Dude, if they're not in shape, then they're not mentally unless there's something going on in their life. No, think about it. If you're going to have a mentor, the person should be physically in shape, mentally, spiritually aligned. You know? That guy's teaching crypto and he doesn't take care of himself. Then, you know what I'm saying? Is he really, he's not mastering all senses. Got my lemon water today. Let's drink the lemon water. Let's get it done. I worked out today too. I feel absolutely great. Nothing's going to stop us to the upside. The S&P tried to plump us to the downside, but we came right back to where we started.
Yeah, baby.
Within 25, 30 minutes.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. That is the purest water. Well water, baby. Well water. How does one judge himself without being labeling? All we do is reflect. I agree. Can't be having the baggage dragging you along. Nope. Most dads aren't in shape, so they can't be your mentors. Nah, you're right. Your dad could be your mentor. My thing is this. No, I didn't say if you go online and choose to find somebody, anyone can teach you anything in life. Let's start at the right path. But I truly believe true happiness comes from physical health, right? And when you're overweight, you don't have physical health. Period. So I don't know how you could be truly happy. But again, that's my thought. I could be completely wrong with that, but that's how I feel about it, you know? People take things too literally. Yeah, I guess so too. All right, so let's get back into Bitcoin. Enough about this. We're not here to discuss life. Sometimes we are, but we're here to break down Bitcoin at the end of the day. So if we don't break above 23,558, we are nil. And right there, we did make a lower high right there. Not a good sign that we couldn't get above this channel to the upside. However, I feel like we did break. Someone could try to do this and say we're still in the channel. I guess you could say we're in a bigger channel. I mean, I'm willing to be open-minded there. But I mean, this was cleaner, and we broke out. We did a bounce to the upside. How was I able to figure out we were going to continue to the upside? Well, when I saw that the 50-minute got extremely oversold, and honestly, I know this pattern now. Isn't it weird? I almost want to actually coin it. I don't know what I want to call it. I call it the hat-off falling wedge. I don't know what it is, but they break out of the falling wedge. They break right back down in, but then they break out of the falling wedge again. I don't want to know. I can't go back and show you exactly where I've seen it. Well, I see it here, actually. Look. Here it is again. See? They break you out. They break you back in. You create the wedge as if the wedge never broke out. You get it? They do this all the time. Look, they did it here. They broke out of the wedge 2 times, but the wedge was still intact. So once you understand this, you can trade the wedges exactly how the wedge, and you won't find this on any other channel. Not Crown won't show you this. I don't care how expert they are. And I've watched them all. Trust me. I've watched hours of Mitch Ray, hours of Eric Crown. I've watched every single one of them for hours. Now, it's been years since I watched them because I have to do my own analysis every day. With bang, 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 right? So, 50-minute pushing to the upside, we must break above this next high right there at 23,400. We must. And get to the measured move at 23,500. And Bitcoin will not be bullish unless we make a candle close, specifically, hopefully, on the 4-hour above this area, right? Just grabbing liquidity. Interesting. Yep. Shout out to each and every one of you. How are we going? So we're still going down. I mean, if we don't get above these zones, yes, highly likely. If the bulls can't break above 23.5, expect more downside. The old timers called them one-day outs in the book I just read. What's going on, moderators? Thank you for all you do, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Adam Delgado. You can't maintain a strong dad bod without sugar and seed oils. You're funny. The YouTube link from Discord was on to... Sorry, my bad. Not everyone is trying to attack. The YouTube link from Discord was on to... Sorry, my bad. Not everybody is trying to attack you, but then get your stuff together, my man. I love you, Abhishek Tucker. Well, you know what? If I feel like everyone's trying to attack me, what does that have anything to do with you? You get it? You understand what happened. Get over it. You know what I mean? I thought that's what you were doing. Now you've come and clean and say it wasn't. Appreciate it. Took you a long time to come out and say that, though. Making gains in the gym while learning how to make gains from the All-Father. Shout out to each and every one of you. 24K incoming. I put the phone down, went to sleep, and said tomorrow, another day. Let's get it. I'm getting back into fitness. Was in the industry for 8 years, so I'll definitely help out with what I can. I got your back. I was muted. Lifer, you should do a workout stream every day in the Discord. I was thinking about doing that. I really was. But you know what? Not everyone can join. It only lets you... Once Discord steps up their game, I will. I'll turn on the light, though, and you guys can work out with me every day at the same time. He's saying the feedback happened because he had both the Discord and the YouTube playing at the same time. I've done it before. Yeah. Excited to learn more. Lifer, almost looking too buff these days. Yeah, dude, I'm getting diesel. You don't want to mess with me, Finbook. You don't want to mess with me, man. I'm growing. I'm growing like a strapping young lad. So look, Bitcoin. I still see movement to the upside. This stochastics is not done yet. Let the stochastics play out. We must get to this circle here, please. Bitcoin, if you do not expect more downside. The 1 hour pointing to the downside, but doing a flip could turn back to the upside with the 15-minute. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And the 4 hour, which we called a move from down here based off bullish divergence. Last night, if you're in my trading group, we did a weekly screen share. Last night in the weekly screen share, I identified bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame, suggesting we would bounce to the upside, and lo and behold, we would bounce. So I call that bounce for the group beautifully. We nailed it. Then we put out a bunch of trades, and we hit a good amount of them. Let's take a look at some of the trades we hit in the Discord. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. But thank you for hitting that like button. I know you did. I know you got those likes up to the watchers, right? I know you did. I'm not even going to look. I just know you guys are doing the right thing. So look, AVAX 3L. I put this out last night, 9:15 p.m. Banged on you for a quick 14% gains. Easy peasy out of the wedge. Nailed it. And I think there's more gains coming out of this. The daily looks scrumptious. I put out 1 inch and a bit of a flag. I use my alert system, talking about whether it comes up here or comes up there. We're going to snatch it. Ended up going right there for the retest point. Bang, bang, bang. And this thing would go up for about 17% gains, even if you got it on the low there at the bottom of the channel. And we got V-Chain and a little flag too. This would bang on for 7%. Not huge gains, but I'm just saying. It did not lose money, and it banged out the flag. And then we had CLV, Clever Finance, in a bit of a double bottom higher low in the 4 hour. Banged on you for 17% gains. I think my elite hit a few more than that, and we called Bitcoin perfectly with the bullish divergence in the 1 hour. We should probably start throwing the Bitcoin calls up every single time too. Talked about Aura Chain making a move out of this flag. It came down, never hit the stop loss, got very low, but did not hit the stop, and would boom for 23% gains. And GMT3S, who could have forgotten that double bottom for 50% gains coming out yesterday morning. Injective Protocol also was in a flag. These are all the flags I drew a couple days ago. I said if Bitcoin pops, every one of these flags will pop, and they did. 17% gains. Multiple setups that I posted hit. PSL, who could forget my man Rainier making it rain at 3 in the morning, and it bangs, by 5 in the morning. I mean, come on now. You can't beat that. PSL. All right. And there's AVAX 3L. Before this, we actually got 102% gains out of it. I talked about it right there. It perfectly, that was the exact bottom. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. So shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you for getting the education. We're going to find more gains just like that, and we're going to continue to grow. So stay with us each and every day. I attempted to get BOOKMAP loaded here. Not sure if I can. Laura will definitely have the ladies in here. We will make sure to respect women in this for sure, yeah. Some people would call 7% a great year of gains. We made it in a few days. I say it's a good gain. No, I think 7% is amazing. We downplay 7% here in the channel because it's like we're going from 50, 60, 70, 80, at least 20. 20 to 30 is really my go-to in crypto. 7 kind of doesn't really do much for me, but I love every single gain that I get. I don't care if it's 0.5, baby. As long as it ain't a loss, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I finally got BOOKMAP, everyone. I got BOOKMAP. I had myself get BOOKMAP on my laptop. I contacted the team. They were ready for me too. But you know what I did? I was like, I got an email, man. And I went in my email. I found my license. Then at the last minute, I threw a file that I had downloaded on my computer into my hard drive. I flipped that on. And then I had to get the jar file to get the liquidation indicator. You don't get that easily. You got to get the jar file to get the liquidations. And boom, boom, boom. So look at Bitcoin, 23,200. Far more liquidity up here, 23.6 than down here. The heat map wants to bring us to 23,600. However, that is a sell wall at 23.6. Looks like we won't get above it. However, I just want 23.5 and I want to stay above it. Laura Marshall, great to have another boss lady in the chat. Thanks for being here. Shout out to Laura Marshall. I found cryptolifer last night. I couldn't wait for this show. Shout out to Laura. We love you. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate you, man. If you couldn't wait for the show, I'm so excited. That gets me going. That gets me excited. This is the type of people I want on the live. 415 people, 194 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers, please? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. You can follow me here on Sam Price at cryptolifer33 on Twitter. We're blowing up on the twits. 7,111 followers and growing. Also, the trading group blowing up. Super excited. 777. That's a dream of mine to hit the 777s. We did it. I envisioned it years ago. I cannot believe we have 777s in the trading group. Shout out to the 777s. We're going to dominate the space. Each and every one of us that comes in is going to help the next person learn more. You learn with the collective group. I'm going to create a positive, awesome, energetic place for you to go. Sam is no joke, y'all. Shout out to Earn Smart Crypto. Thank you. Shout out to Crypto Blood. I love Crypto Blood. Is Crypto Blood here? Crypto Blood should show up one day in the live. I'm going to have him on my live soon. He's one of my favorite people in the whole space, man. Shout out to Crypto Blood. I love you, bro. Hey, Lifer, how do you get the fixed range volume profile to stick on the right side of your screen? No worries. That's an actual indicator. See, sometimes you see me use this one here, and I grab the fixed volume here, and I slap it on. See what he just did? He used the super chat to gain knowledge, okay? What you want to do is you want to go to the indicators here. You want to type in VR and hit volume mix profile range and click on that, and that's going to put it right here. That's the indicator. The one thing you're going to see, it's going to be chunky. Go to your settings, change the 240 inputs to the 24 inputs to 240. Just slap a 0 on the end there, and you're going to be good to go. Visible range, volume profile, baby. You got it. You're ready to go. Thank you so much for the super chat. You just helped a bunch of other people because they might have wanted to know the same question you asked. I appreciate you for coming on in. Everybody, how is the sync? Is the sync beautiful? East Jordan, how's the sync? Rainier Hasbrook, how is the sync? Congrats on the 777s. Shout out to Rainier Hasbrook. Shout out to the Rain Man. Raining it on us, baby. Every day, baby. Shout out to the Rain Man. One of my elite charters. Insane knowledge, man. Can you make a port in the Discord with different patterns and percentages? They break up or down. You know what? Just go to thepatternSite.com. You know what? We'll do this. We'll link. I'm going to have my admin. Yo, Zeno, if you're out there, can we get the pattern site and can we get this linked to a room inside of the Discord? I would love that, dude. And then people could just go right to the pattern site. They could look at all the different things, chart patterns, candlesticks, pattern rank, percentages, ideas, and you name it. You know, S&P. They got everything for you right here quickly, too. All right. Pretty nice. This has percentages. This is everything you need to know. ThepatternSite.com. Blow your mind. There's so much free information. Sync is good. Sound is a little blown out. Maybe on some compressor or lower mic. Take care. Okay, I brought the sound down a little bit. Yeah, it did say it was a little blown out for me too. So I brought it down a little bit. Should be better now. Should be way better. Zeno is the man. Congrats, Zeno, on the mod status. I'm overwhelmed. Don't know where to look first. Chat or live. Thank you for this, Troth Lord, for the Discord. Anyone, seed oil might have some solid uses for the skin, but seed oil is across the board, not made for human consumption. There you go. Canola. Canola, no good. Don't do canola. Follow me on all the socials, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. I'd greatly appreciate each and every one of you doing that. It would mean the world to me. Yes, the entire world. The entire world, it would mean the world to me. All right. So Bitcoin just got rejected. 1 hour not looking too sweet. But honestly, I see a flip up in the 15-minute. Let's let the 15-minute play out before we say anything. Let's see the 15-minute get above the dotted line. Let's see if we can not make an M pattern and break back above this zone. However, that was ugly price action. Why did that happen? Well, I'll show you why. It was the S&P futures. Let me show you the ES1. And as long as you're, because the second that happened, I went right to the ES1 and I said, man, are you kidding me? ES1 really did that, Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Are we peaking on the audio? I want to know if we're peaking here on the audio. People, Lifer will change your life. He changed mine, and I'm forever grateful. Shout out to Adam Khan. Adam, I love you, bro. The amount of fake Lifer profiles on social media is ridiculous. Yeah, just don't worry about it. Sam, what are we listening to? It's freaking Friday, man. Come on, bro. Oh, we got to get like hype? All right. Thank you. Thank you for saying something. I'm just in such a good mood. It's like, is what it is. But let's switch to some trap. Let's go some trap. Let's blast off some trap. It's Friday, baby. Friday, fun day. Let's get that trap music in there. Let's get it moving. Yeah. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Let's get into the chart. Sorry about that. Don't want to put you to sleep. You bring me up every single day, man. I have to bring you up, baby. I bring myself. I bring everyone up around me. If you're around me, you're going to feel better. My mom feels good when I'm around. My dad feels better. My sister, my wife, everybody. You gotta make people feel good. That's part of being awesome. Paid for the trading group. Have no access. Need help. Send 2 emails with screenshot of payment. Alex, me. You hear this guy? Paid to the group. Have no access. Need help. Send 2 emails with screenshot. Okay. My team just said okay. I mean, they answer emails fast. I tend not to even believe that, but I believe you, so I'll leave it alone. They'll get to you. Peeking in the gym. Looks swole. Puts down mirror. You're funny. Now I got something to bang. Shoulders day. Yeah, I did shoulders today too. I did shoulders and triceps. I do back and buys, shoulders and tries, Gonna start freestyling here in the office. I love this. Let's do damage, peeps. Smash that like button. So look, here's the ESP E-mini futures, and we just got slaughtered to the downside this morning. However, we're breaking back inside the pattern, and the 1 hour is bullish. That tells me it's going to break in the pattern and get to the measured move here. You know what it is? They knew they were going to pump. They wanted to shred everyone that was trying to get in on the move. That's what they do, man. They're so greedy. They want all the liquidity to themselves. They shred everyone out. So they pushed everybody down. But look, the 1 hour still has massive amounts of momentum with the MACD about to turn. You can't phase me, baby. I got a good mentor. He told me if the pattern, my mentor taught me this. He taught me if you leave the pattern, if you break back in the pattern, treat the pattern as if it never left. And I do that all the time. You guys see me do that every single day. So I'm still bullish on the S&P. Break back into this pattern, go sideways, and the MACD pulling up to the upside. I see the S&P going to 42,257, 4,257. So I'm still bullish, even though there was a sketchy Friday move there, low liquidity grab up. You know, I still got some. I'm gonna play this 1 hour until the 1 hour tells me not to. And look at the probability. Every time had you traded the S&P here, look, low stochastics, 1 pump. Low stochastics here, 2 pump. Low stochastics here, mini pump with a double top. Low stochastics here, double top. It still give you a pump to the upside. Low stochastics here, boom. So look, every single time you had low stokes, except for right here, you had a little mini pump, but you wait till you get above the dotted line. If you get above the dotted line and you don't make a higher high, you get out of the trade. So as long as you trade with stokes, you really won't be thrown off. Don't trade measured moves, and usually when a stoke turns on you, it's going to be at a resistance. That happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Rodney Robinson, with this morning much higher payroll jobs number caused the Fed to raise interest rates more aggressively than expected. How could you expect the crypto markets to rally? You're trying to look at the world markets and suggest you know what's going to happen. That what you're doing is what I did years ago. It's an immature beginner trader thing. You're like, oh, they're going to do this to the markets. Look at the charts and I'll show you the news. If something flips quickly, you're going to see a move on the daily first. Like, look at the charts and don't get focused on Juan Pagoda. What you're doing is you're stuck. You think you know what's going to happen in the market. You're speculating, oh, they're going to do this, and then if they do that, and then if they raise the interest rates, how is that good for crypto? Blah, 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 blah. Don't you think if the dollar keeps rising, eventually Bitcoin will decouple? Don't you think the rest of the world will get sick of inflation and eventually choose Bitcoin? Right now, they're correlated, the S&P and Bitcoin, but there's going to be a time where they're not. So if you're in Bitcoin for the real deal, like if you're really a Bitcoinist, if you're really a crypto person, then you know that Bitcoin will decouple at one point, and the whole world is going to choose Bitcoin over fiat. It's going to happen. If that's not the case, then what are we in crypto for? So to me, what you just said makes no sense to me at all, because you're speculating on a temporal idea that may last a year or two, And I'm saying, everyone's saying, how do you expect crypto to rally? I am not expecting crypto to rally. I'm showing you that the 22-hour has a move, and the last time the 22-hour was this low, we had a move. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't claim. Everyone comes to my channel saying I said something. I never say anything. I say I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, and I say it every day. Quote me on that. The only thing you can quote me on is I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance day in and day out. I say it all the time. So I don't know we're going to rally. I'm not saying we're going to rally. So even your statement makes no sense to me. Again, I'll move on from the trolls. But look, the idea is this. I go by probability. I trade what I see. I don't trade what I think or what's going on. Look, every time this 22-hour got below the dotted line, pump 1, pump 2, pump 3, pump 4. Now, it's not guaranteed. We could slump and go down. Anything is possible, but I'm just showing you. 4 times straight, we had a pump. If you traded on that right now and you won, and honestly, I called this out yesterday. Had you traded on this, you'd be up huge. Huge. I called this out right here when we were low yesterday. Then last night, I called this bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. That pushed it to the upside. So you could have traded almost any other coin last night and made gains, So why did you stop accumulating Bitcoin XRP at 20K? I just feel like I have enough. I have enough, man. I have enough XRP. But yeah, he rocks. Good job. Keep it going. Love the energy in here compared to many other trading channels. Shout out to Kim Ellinger. Kim, and we got a lot of ladies in here. That's the thing. All the other channels, it's like a guy fest. It's a sausage fest. We have like one of our curators of the group is like a 60-year-old, is an older person that loves everybody here. So like we have young, we have old, we have everyone, we have women, we have men. Watch this. When I ask roll call, we're gonna do roll call. We haven't done roll call this week yet. We're gonna do roll call in a second. It's gonna blow your absolute mind. You're gonna be like, what? I have friends from where? All around the what? 494 people. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Yesterday's off sync maybe threw us down a little bit. I think it did something to the algo. Let's get us back to 800. We could do it, baby. Too much beef, baby. I love beef, though. Laura, yes, they're all 100% real testimonials from actual lifers. Every single one of those is from someone I've never met in my life. I actually got one today. Let's read one that just came in. I like reading them. I woke up this morning. I hope there's one every time. This guy says, this is my current scalps on my account. I'm small and use everything that Sam has showed me day in and day out with warnings and knowledge that he insists into his students. If you take the course and allow yourself to be taught, Sam and his team, TA, there's a little typo there, TA, and teaching is beyond measure. I type all the time. I'm not saying I'm out here winning all the time. I'm not, but I'm learning as I go, and I do see the progress and still have so much more to learn. Anyways, check out the class and join the live stream. And then look at his scalps, and he made like 40 bucks on Bitcoin 3L. I didn't even know how to trade a 3L token. Like, he's a beginner and is already trading, ETFs. He's doing things that took me years to do, and he's already doing it right off the bat, So it's awesome, man. This one I copied. Saw the TA question page yesterday and said that the pattern 1 per print hang for the week, remembering all 1 day at a time. I learned more in 5 days in here than my entire crypto career of 4 years. I hear that all the time. Anyway, I'm going to get back into the charts. People seem to get pissed when I go through the testimonials. I love it, but we always seem to lose people on the live stream. Like, they're like, I don't want to hear about this guy and how much people love him. There's always trolls in the back end watching us on the low. They're not frequency. They haven't frequency aligned yet, but they're going to get there eventually. Look, MACD about to make a bit of a turn. I'm bullish on this 22-hour, hands down. And I'm bullish on this bigger time frame, and I'm bullish on this idea. So there you have it. I'm waiting on the 15-minute to get to the top of the channel. Seems to be bending down now, though. 7-minute probably got spent. See? 7-minute is spent. See, how did I know that? Because I know it. All right, because I do this for a living. When the 7-minute gets spent, it's telling you that you got rejected by a supportive resistance line. Kind of a shame here, honestly. So now I have to respect that trend line that we just made. All right. It's about being versatile. Can you change your style quickly? That's what trading really is like being able to change it up fast. Not being stuck like a deer in headlights, And being okay with, and that's why if you're open-minded, you don't get so sad, it didn't work out. Like, this is possible, I guess. 7-minute needs to come to the downside, though. So we start in this this channel, see that? And headed back down. What I don't want to see is us break back inside the pattern, but the 7-minute says we can. Tough. We have strong support right here at this high volume node. I would expect this is where we bounce. So I'm looking for a move back down. 22,886. If we can hold 23K, that would be amazing. But I mean, how many times have I said that now? Like 23K. So there's minutia on the small time frames. Big time frames look bullish. I'll keep you updated. Right now, the 7-minute does look like it wants to come back to the downside. A little bit worrisome. S&P looks bullish to me on the 1 hour, though. So suggest that once this all clears up, it's sideways behavior, we will rock to the upside. Also, there's a chance here. Lifer SM votes that you need a bigger bag of XRP to get an even bigger bag of Bitcoin after the case, baby. That's interesting. Okay. I'm open-minded. Maybe you're right. You consulting me? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. And thank you for your multiple super chats every day. I see you, man. I appreciate you. Also projecting a possible inverted head and shoulder. This would be beautiful if we don't break 23K. Somebody watching very closely for 23K to hold. All right. And this is the essence of life here. This is what we want. Again, remember, this was the pattern. We broke out of it. The falling wedge that we identified after we completely shredded it. All right. That's how we were able to figure out we were going to pump again, which was miraculous, honestly. It took me years to figure that out. Like, most people would have been able to figure out that we were going to pump right again after a major dump like that. But I've seen this exact pattern so many times in my life. So trust me, if you come here, Lifer, can you look at Jupiter? Of course. We'll take a look at Jupe, baby Jupe. Am I still in Jupe? Yeah, I'm still in Jupe right now. I always get Jasmine and Jupe confused. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense, but came around time I started trading them together. So, like, I've been watching Jupe just in this insane move here, and the 4 hours extremely oversold. To me, it's only a matter of time. I'll readjust my pattern a few times here, but Jupe looking somewhat bullish to me. Jupe I mean, bounce, bounce, bounce. 200-day moving average interacting with price. Tight moving averages. They're so close together right there. Stop loss. I've been in this thing. Stop loss hasn't been hit for days. Like literally 2-3 days straight now. Just sitting in this trade. Most boring trade ever. But trades can be boring. All right. So I'm still sitting in Jupe, waiting for it to pump to the upside. 4 hours looking bullish to me. The daily's looking bullish to me. So I get in when the daily's ready, and then I wait patiently for gains. You know, a couple days from now, I'll probably be showing a huge gain. And it's because I waited patiently. But again, anything is possible. It might just dump all the way to the downside and turn to zero. You never know. You must always have a stop loss. However, the probability is getting tight. I like what we're looking at. We're staying above this resistance, the 200-day moving average moving through the price action. We're seeing the 50-day about to cross the 200 on the daily right there. That's a golden cross that's about to occur. Let me show you what I'm saying here. See, this red line is the 50-day moving average. It's about to cross the 200. That's what's called a golden cross. All right. So kind of a diamond pattern in here, but you can kind of say the diamond came in from the top. So I'm bullish on Jupe. I'm still in Jupe. I'm personally in the trade. I've been in the trade for a couple days now. It's been quite boring, but I don't mind. You know how many trades I've been in that took days? Hundreds, thousands. I'm okay with it. See, you're new, so you get in a trade and you feel the time. I don't feel the time. I've been trading for 15 years. The trade will hit. Trade will hit. Another trade will hit. A bull run will come. Things will happen. It is what it is. Been in Jupe since you shared it on the chat. Yeah. I have jerk chicken, white rice, and asparagus. Well, you better send it over to me right now. I want that jerk chicken. Don't be a jerk. Give me some of that chicken. Shout out to each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for being here. Still in Jupe. And I've already posted so much. I've been up since 6 a.m. today. If you're in the trading group, we've already been rocking you out, banging you. Doesn't sound right, banging you. Like, that's just sounded horrible. It's not what I was trying to say. I'm just excited. We've been rocking it out, banging through the charts. Bang. Freudian slip there. I hope I made you laugh at least. At the very least, you might have spit your coffee out. Just like is this guy for serious? Is this dude for real? Did he really just say he was banging me? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Oh my gosh. I'm in the learning phase of my trading journey. I'm working up to making real trade soon. Thank you for all the information and encouragement to get started down the path. Kevin Law, I like what you just said. See, a lot of people jump in my group and they start losing, or, you know, some people jump in the group and they start losing money, start making trades before they knew taking the education. When I read this chat, the way this guy said it, it was awesome. He said, you know, I'm in the learning phase of my trading journey. See, you should have a 1 to 3 month learning phase before you even start to open up a trade. That's what a smart individual does. They don't risk money till they have information, till they understand what the heck they're doing. Shout out to Stanford Mine Co. LLC. Sent 2 super chats last night on ATB for you, but they didn't read them. So here's a dub for this dub. Friday, baby. Thank you for all you do, Lifer. Yeah, he said, oh, we forgot the super chats. I remember him saying that. I'm the only one that brings super chats to that crew, and they have 1.5 million followers, man. My team bringing the super chats. Y'all are strong. We have a serious crew here. Shout out to everybody here. 778. Someone just got smart and joined the trading group. Let's go to freaking 800 today, baby. Let's get 22 people in the trading group today. We can do it. I know we can do it. Just stop it in to say, God bless you, Sam. You've changed my life in more ways than one. You're the man. Do you know how many people say that? Thank you so much. But it doesn't change the fact that I changed your life. Thank you. Just stopping by. Thank you so much, man. Woman, whoever you are. I don't know. I believe you're a man, but I don't know. I super chatted on an ATP as well. David Kendall. My whole crew was super chatting for me. I never saw them. And I never got to read them. I never knew what they said. Dang. Yeah, I aped into something and lost it all. Then I found Sam. He taught me risk and reward ratio as well as protecting my capital. What protecting my capital means. His teaching will change your life. Shout out to Roddy Robinson. I love you. I will join. Just need to find my way around it. Oh no, it's so simple to find your way around it, Laura. We have a video explaining everything. Look, the second you join, like before you even join, you can join my server and not pay a dime. And you can get access to the Lifer Bootcamp. This is free information. See how I teach. See the stuff I'm breaking down. See if you like my whole flow. Before you even want to spend a dime, we provide you thousands of dollars. These are highly done well. Audio mixed, video edited. These took a lot of money to produce. No joke. and we give them to you for free in the Welcome Center. I then even make you a video about the Discord that shows you everything that the Discord provides and how to access it. I'm telling you right now, we provide you with everything you need. Because we learned about retention. We had people join the group and leave, and we knew we were providing the best data, but the retention, we needed to provide them with the best resources. And so we sat as a team and we learned how to do that. And so I really believe we have a think tank around you to keep you successful. And that's why we are so successful here. It's not just me, it's my whole team, my whole group. Jupe looking beautiful on the daily. You must zoom out and check out the daily time frames. Don't get caught up on small time frames. So we already looked at the S&P. We already looked at Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the Dow. Let's take a look at everything else here on the show. Shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for jumping on in. It's been fun already. Thank you for the $19.99. Thank you for the $4.99s. How much we at already? You people are unreal. Look at that. $43 in super chats. You people are unbelievable. 514. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Everyone, we got 700 likes, 800 likes on the live the last few days. Let's pump those likes all the way up. We usually have 600, 700 people here. Where did 200 people disappear to? Is it Friday and they decided they're going to take a day off from learning? I don't know. But let's pump it up, baby. Let's pump it up. Bitcoin getting a pump back to the upside here. Flipping with some moves. And I bet you that's the S&P pumping Bitcoin. Look, sometimes the Bitcoin chart doesn't make sense. You're overbought on the 4-hour and the 1-hour, but you're pumping. Why? The S&P is pumping. The S&P is pumping Bitcoin hard. All right, look at this V-shaped recovery for the S&P happening here on the 1-hour. That's affecting Bitcoin. We must break back inside this pattern, though. It's extremely important. I see the S&P break this resistance. See this? I'll move it up here. S&P has to break through here, break through that high, and get back inside this pattern. It's very, very important. The S&P breaks back inside this pattern. Remember, any single oscillator you want to look at, you can double-click it. It'll take up the whole screen. I want to see just price action. I double-click it. All right? We did wick into it, and we got wicked back down. They're acting shady right now. This is sketchy. This is a huge deal. We don't break back in there, bearish retest to the downside. We break back in, bullish push to the upside. Sometimes a line that small can predict the rest of your day on the 15-minute or the smaller time frame. So I'm telling you, I've seen it so many times. And that's intricate trading, and it takes years to really, really fine-tune that. I'm telling you right now, everybody wants it, but it's going to take you years to fine-tune a skill like that. It's not just going to happen overnight. There's no way. No way. No way. I put years of my life into trading. Years. Absolute years. The Scotch bonnet's out a lot of favor. I have no idea what that means. Someone needs to code you and bot that shows crypto donations for people who don't want to add their card on YouTube. Yeah, we will. We have one of those, actually. There is one out there, and I keep forgetting to add it. Was perfect. Walked into the bedroom and came out. Sam is clear as day on my phone, guys. Walked into the bedroom. It was out of focus. I mean, I look pretty focused to me. I can always zoom in if you really want me to. And then I can fine tune it on my face. Doesn't really get better than that. Doesn't get better than that. Come on now. Dude, I'm looking sexy lately. Jeez, man. I want to make love to myself right now. No, I'm just... Let's take a look at the DXY. Dude, I had so much fun with the group recently. Gina and that testimonial blew my mind. So look, the DXY, as I showed you, pumping on the daily. It's not good for Bitcoin. It really isn't. We talked about this many times. 4 hours also wanting to make a move. So the 4 hour and the daily both pushing up. Not a good sign for Bitcoin at all. That spells trouble. But mixed signals. The 1 hour wants to dump on us for the day. So it says for Friday, we'll cool off and hit rejection. So we hit a rejection point and we're high on the stochastics. But the daily and the 4 hour do look like they're going to pump hard. It's a little sketchy for Bitcoin. Doesn't bode well for me, but you know, I'll take it one day at a time. Right now, the 1 hour does suggest that we dump to the downside and we could get some movement in the altcoins and in Bitcoin for tomorrow and the weekend. Remember, trading on Friday in the summer is the hardest you will ever do. It's low liquidity. Low liquidity on Friday throughout the winter anytime. The summer, even less people are in the markets. So trust me, like, don't fight yourself. You know, these 8, 12 Fridays throughout June, July, and August aren't going to be the funnest to trade every day. I'm telling you that right now. Good days to zoom out. Good days to focus. Good days to get your stuff off of onto a hardware wallet. There's a lot to do in crypto besides just your trading. There's how to get your... Do you have a smart way to hide your passcodes? Do you want me to tell you? All right. I'll save that for another video. Towards the end, if you want the smartest way to hide your security seed phrase, I'll give you some tips and insights that you may never have thought about. All right. I'll do that. If you stay tuned towards the end, I'll bring you some life ideas too as well. It's not always about trading. It's about life here. Shout out to everybody here, huh? We're not at the usual amount of people on the live. Usually we had 700 people every day. Where are they, baby? Where are they? So when in doubt, flag it out. That's my trading style. Flag out this 7-minute. If you don't flag it out, you can't find a measured move because there's no way you can figure out where you're about to go. By flagging out, you get the measured move beforehand, and then you're able to predict and set up projections, and then you're able to hit. Just like we set up this projection last night on the bullish divergence and all that. So it just, by projecting, you're able to see things beforehand, and by seeing things beforehand, you're able to change, you know, how you're able to maintain. So I'm gonna get rid of that for now, and I'm gonna flag it out here. All right, this is what I see happening right now so far. All right, and if I want to be extra crazy with it, I hit input switch notification accidentally for Windows. If you want to be extra crazy with it, I looked at something like this too. I've actually never done this, but I'm getting innovative right now as I speak. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to move that down. What I'm doing here is I'm going to grab this idea here. So bear with me. See this? We could be making this too, a symmetrical triangle. 50-50 shot to the upside. You see that? So I'm projecting this idea before it even happens. This flag and this flag, we'll see. 21-day moving average is close to price. And we're getting tight moving averages, which is tell me we could get a move, regardless of what, you know, so... And the 1 hour should dump here on the dollar index. You know what I'm saying? Sent 2 super chats last night at ATB, but they didn't read them. Man, so what? Your team is awesome. Let them know I said thank you for their help. Shout out to Alex Me, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Yo, they love you, man. It's my wife. They said you're awesome, babe, for getting them in the group. She's a sweetheart. She deals with people with kid gloves, man. She's nice to everybody. Always be nice. And my wife, that should be my wife's middle name because she's always nice. It should be BB Always Nice Price, you know, because that's what she is. I'm happy as long as we stay above 23,000. I'll be honest. Like, that is the key to me. All right. That's the key to me. You want some other insights to Bitcoin? If you're new to the channel here and you stay tuned and we get to 500 likes like we normally do, get us to 500 likes. I'll show you some stuff on the Pi Cycle chart. I'll show you some bottom indicators. I'll blow your mind. I'll show you how to build them, how to figure them out, how to find them yourself, and make you an expert. So if that's what you like, I'll share some cool knowledge with you that most people would never share. They want to keep it from you so they can look smarter than you. I don't do that. I don't do that. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. So I'm looking at a symmetrical triangle for Bitcoin in this flag in the 7-minute. We're going to let it cook and low liquidity on a Friday. I wouldn't be surprised if we start going sideways. S&P must get back into that pattern. So I basically gave you all the prerequisites for what must happen for us to remain bullish. If those things don't happen, expect more downside. It's quite simple to me. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin short just to see if there's anything brewing for us. I always just look at the short, even when I don't have to. Keep the short on the radar. You never know. You never know. You never know. 7-minute does want to pump to the upside on this short. You can see how I'm doing the same thing. Symmetrical triangles are the same patterns when you're on the short or the long because they're 50-50s. You flip this upside down, that's Bitcoin right now, in a nutshell. That's the little flag we just talked about. Funny, right? The more you understand this, the more you can figure out the markets and take it to your advantage. I hope that didn't go over your head too fast. And if you're a beginner, this is starting to make some sense. So this is the short. Why am I looking at the short? Because you never know. All right. Short, it's wanting to pump here. So what we'd like the short to do is get rejected, not break above resistances. And look, resistance here for the short. Not looking not looking too good, right? Looking a little shabby instead of looking too shabby, looking shabby, right? I would say not too shabby, but that is shabby. I never really looked up the word shabby. Have you ever done that? I've never did it. Shabby. It's like a real word, right? Not too shabby. Dilapidated, deteriorated in condition, especially through neglect, seedy, wearing threadbare clothing. Shabby. Not too shabby. Old English word. You don't hear it as much. I feel like I'm from another, I feel like I'm a time traveler from another realm. I think I time traveled here, but then I ate something to forget that I time traveled here. Because I'm always remembering things, and it's like, and I speak sometimes in Old English. It's really weird. Anyway, the 4 hour wants to pop on the short to the upside. You know, that also looks the same on the dollar index. So we could have a dump this weekend. Just be careful. Always have a short ready. Always have a plan in place. I mean, that's a falling wedge with low stochastics in the 4 hour. I mean, 9 out of 10 times I play a position like that, it does pump to the upside, right? 1 minute's coming, 1 hour's coming up, but it can't seem to get above this resistance. So it's all about supportive resistance too. Remember that. Like, and there's even bullish divergence right there. Swing up with a swing down. The daily probably wants to pump because but look at that nasty engulfing candle on the short for the daily. That's a bearish engulfing. So the daily may actually tank on you and continue down. Look at that. And dump down for a little bit more. Possible double bottom here. I'm just speculating on the short in case. I'm feeding my subconscious mind information so I can use it later on if I need it. If I need it. I may never need it. But this is how you do it. You just bring in a lot of information so you have a place to go. If you don't know how to jump to the side and something's coming at you, how can you jump to the side? You can't jump out of the way. Let's keep those likes up, everybody. Come on. Get us to the 700 viewers we have every single day. We deserve it. 552 people on the live. 384 likes. There's like 100 and some odd people that don't hit the like. That's just not the Lifer way. We're not Crypto Banter. We're not these other channels. We're a completely different group of people. Come on now. I dedicate myself every single day without a day off. Even Crypto Banter takes a day off sometimes if you throw Sheldon under the bus. Love you and the family you've created. You are a blessing. Generations. SWINGBY, please. Shout out to Matt Stevens. Thank you so much, brother. You got blotches on your screen, top right. Thank you, brother. It's because my baby comes in and she hits the freaking thing. You know? So I can either cut it off and cut off my headroom. I'll cut off my left side. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Now I'm clean. Now I'm clean. Thank you, brother. That's how you know it's real. Right? So always keep it short on handle. You never know. All right? Always keep it short on handle. Dow Jones. Yesterday, it looked like we were going to continue to pump. The 4 hour started up, 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 up. But I also said, always, you know, even when we continue to pump, I always say watch the M. And we made the M. Look, and then we even made a side M here. Kind of bearish, right? Daily's overbought. Like, we've had fun. Like, look, we've had a nice run. The daily was low. We had a nice run. Look how many days we were green. We pumped all the way from 38,420. Come on over here. You got to come in here. Oh, wow. These are my ladies. These are my girls.
Nyla has a charger.
Can I have a kiss? Don't get a charger out of her. She can't have that.
She escaped with a little charger.
All right, so look, when we look at the Dow Jones Industrial here, right? You can see that we wanted it to pump nicely on the smaller time frames, but we made an M. Look how you can't see anything on the daily, but when you look at it closely, resistance, resistance. The Stokes, bro, whoa, 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 whoa. She's grabbing the water. Next thing you know, she'll end the stream. She's grabbing the doing damage mug, but she will actually do some damage with that. I don't want you to touch the keyboard either, honey, all right? You got to just be in awe of all this equipment. So look at this double bottom here to the downside. I mean double top, and the daily's down on you. That's not good. It's not a good sign. Look at the 22-hour. Yeah, even that. Now, Bitcoin has that 22-hour trying to make something happen. We could be getting decoupled here, but the Dow Jones is suggesting a drop. It's okay. It's not a big deal. What goes up must come down. So we were going to eventually get a move to the downside, and she's gone. You had enough, baby? Bye, sweetie. She just turned and smiled at me. She is so cute. Anyway, so look. The Dow Jones. I'm so blessed, man. What a blessed life I have. I know I'm blessed. Every single day I'm blessed. So look at this. Double top to the downside, and it's not looking healthy on the 4 hour, on the daily. It's not a good look for the Dow Jones, suggesting that the Dow will drop. Where would the measured move take you? Well, the M has a measured move. All right. Back to this liquidity zone right here. All right, for the Dow Jones. So expect some Dow movement. I say Monday, Tuesday. Doesn't look too bullish for the Dow throughout next week. The total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. We talked about it breaking out of this cup and handle. We showed you it was in a cup and handle before it even broke out. We went over this yesterday, right? And I said, I like this. I went over this when? On Around the Blockchain. Who remembers me doing this on Around the Blockchain yesterday? Talking about the total market cap. I went over it on the daily, though, bigger time frame. But look, cup and handle. I think I even showed the cup and handle, though. I was bullish on the 4-hour pushing up to the upside. The daily's just been doing this, which it could even move up. And it's all about that 22-hour. 22-hour wants to fly, baby, and it's already getting started. So, again, I see some mixed signals in world markets. I see some issues. Is this when Bitcoin begins to decouple? Bitcoin has its own cycle that does not care about the rest of the world market. Every once in a while, Bitcoin had its halving, then it had its bull run, then it came back down, and then it coupled with the rest of the world markets, and it looked like they were the same. But it's kind of like a wolf wearing sheep's clothing, right? Or a sheep wearing wolf's clothing. Shout out to Matt Stevens for the $5 super chat. Super chat, Swingby, Zero, and Rose. Shout out to Dave Kendall. I love the money bags you put out there. I love you, bro. You deserve it, bro, and some. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa. They were busting on ATB yesterday, and one comment said, no way, that's a cup and handle, right? That's my favorite beat that comes on. One comment said, no way, that's a cup and handle. I know, they love saying that. Everyone, it doesn't matter what the rest of the industry says to you. If you see a cup and handle and you make gains, then was it a cup and handle to you? Yes, it was. Now, it doesn't mean you can go and make whatever you want, but I mean, that was a cup and handle. Who's to say it wasn't? It played out exactly like one. This one right here, you do whatever makes you happy in this game, So look at this. I mean, the daily's not too scary for the total market cap. The 4-hour is turning down bearishly, which is sad. And we didn't make a higher high. So this worries me. Lifer, we're stacking XRP like a madman. The fact that we have the ability to get XRP is a huge advantage on the rest of the world. We give XRP away to close friends and people in need. My man. You're the man, dude. Shout out to Stanford Mine Co. LLC. You know what? You want me to turn on my XRP, dollar cost average again? I see cup and handles in my sleep, thanks to Sam. I'm not a kitchenware expert. I let Sam decide the cups and handles, right? You're funny. Shout out to Jamie. When Moon Pamers, you're funny. 15-minute Bitcoin mug and handle, you're funny. Super chat, Swingby, Zero, Rose, and PLSD. Another one jumping on in there. That's my favorite beat that comes on. I like this one. I've been ripping, spitting, flipping, kicking, dripping, dipping. That's how you would rap to that, I could find the beat, I don't like what I'm seeing for the total market cap. This is a bit of an M pattern, all right? It's an elongated M, but it is an M, however it plays out. You had huge rejection here. You came up twice in the 4-hour, here and here. Both times you couldn't make a higher high. It's not a good look. Suggests that we will dump out of this pattern to the downside, to this liquidity zone. You're like, wait, he was just bullish with a cup and handle. But then he said, I'm open-minded at any single moment in time. I'm always willing to be bearish or bullish. I am never neither. And that takes years of trading to get, because you're always going to have a bias until one point you get your teeth kicked in so many times. At one point, you're just going to stop having a bias. You're just going to learn that you can't have a bias. You're going to remember all the times you had pain from bias. Your mind will tell you, don't do that. You'll have a bias like, oh, I think it's going to do this. And then you'll start to say stuff like that. And you'll be like, oh, don't even go there. You'll be like, you'll get an ugly taste in your mouth. You'll be like, oh, gosh. It's not the end of the world, everybody. All right? Let me show you. This could open up very well. And look, we could be making an inverted head and shoulder. A shoulder, a head. This 4-hour could come on down and just make something like that, What did I delete there? The white line. So look, the 4-hour needs to come back down. It is overbought. It could come and flip, though. And boom. The big time frames are pushing. And so even if we reset, it's fine if we reset. Even if we come down here and do a grab and come back in, that can happen, right? I would love it if we don't break this area here. See that node sticking out, that high volume node right there? And that area is going to be 1.033, of course, right? On the 33s. Or it's a little higher. It's 1.036. And again, we don't want to break a trillion. Trillion is right here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Bounce, bounce. We bounced off a trillion right there. Total market cap. You got to watch it every single day. You got to be on it. All right? Extremely important. You can also just come to the channel and you'll know I'm going to go over it every day. And you'll be all set. All right? So we get through the dollar index, the S&P. All right? The Dow Jones. All right? We look at Bitcoin, of course. We'll look at ETHBTC too every day. I want to see what that's doing. That's a catalyst for the altcoins. If ETHBTC is still pumping, it's going to go to the downside. But look, this is bearish divergence on ETHBTC now. See this? Saying the alts might cool off a little bit. Now, you do have a shoulder head. That's an inverted head and shoulder right there. And in trading, you will get mixed signals. There will be days where it won't be as easy to trade as other days. On those days, you take it easy. You know? You observe the market. Observing the market will never do you disservice. You think it will at the beginning. I didn't make any money today. All I did was stare at the charts. But your subconscious mind was able to bring in a lot. And then you become the light. 5-7 years from now, think about all the times you brought in market data. Your subconscious mind is able to extrapolate differences in details. And over time, you're going to be able to, repurpose that information to your needs. However, if you're taking drugs, if your mind's not fully if you're messing her up all the time and you're not focused and centered, your brain's not going to operate properly. If your brain's not operating properly, your subconscious mind is not going to do the digging you need it to do. So I need you to change your life. If you're drinking right now, if you're doing something, you got to start working out. You got to go to a help center. You got to get a counselor. You got to do something right now. If you're struggling with mental health, it's going to affect your trading to the point of no return. 567 people, 433 likes. It's just not the regular group. Do we have new people here on the live? I don't know. I don't get it. Every day I didn't ask much. We have 700, 800 people. We're banging on them to the upside. Let's get those likes up, everybody. If you're jogging, stop jogging for a second. Hit that like. If you're in your car, pull over for a second. Hit that like button. Come on now. It's you people that got me to 800 for 2-3 days straight. I thought we were on our way to 1,000. You got me excited. How could you pull me up and then bring me down like that? How could you do that? You're rug pulling me. Don't rug pull me. I'm a guy with, I'm a sensitive guy. Help us get back up to where we were the last few days. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, if you were there the last few days, then you're here today. Hit that like button. Don't make me beg. So look, that's bearish divvy right there on ETHBTC. You are in a move that breaks down 68% of the time, a rising wedge. So expect to move back down here for ETHBTC, in my humble opinion. Ethereum. And I had it in this channel break into the upside. Ethereum to the upside. Like the Irish say, to the upside. And we did get the breakout as I suggested. We did get the move. Very minimal move for Ethereum, says my man Jason. I'm going to call him Jason Caspe. So look, I mean, 6%, 5%, nothing, no. And they were getting rejected with the high 4 hour. Not a good sign. Would love if that 4 hour did more damage. Now, it could double top. Anything could happen. Look, when we hit a high volume node. See that? You can't get above a high volume node. You're likely to head back down to this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if we came and bounced down here. That area is going to be 1522 for ETH. Now, if ETH never breaks this upper trend line or this area here, resistance, bounce, a couple bounces right in this area here at 1630. So 1600, big deal for ETH. It breaks 1600. I'm expecting a 1522, and that's just the smaller time frame. Bigger things could happen too, but we'll take it one step at a time. Right? Bitcoin dominance. It was dumping to the downside. That's good for the altcoins. That's why you saw a lot of altcoins moving, Matic moving, a lot of things low on the daily that look like they could pump hard. Now you're extremely low on the 4 hour dumpage. All right. Now, what worries me now is this says it's going to pump on the 4 hour. Bitcoin dominance pumps for two reasons. This could be very confusing to beginners. The first reason is Bitcoin dumps. And when Bitcoin dumps, People rush out of their altcoins and get stopped out of them into Bitcoin. And it actually does pump Bitcoin dominance a little bit when Bitcoin goes down hard. All right. So you're like, well, if it pumps for two reasons, then how do I know what the reason is? Well, that's how you use US Tether dominance in conjunction with Bitcoin dominance. I teach this a lot, not every single day, but we go over it at least a couple times a week. So the 4 hour says we're going to pump on Bitcoin dominance. Hands down. On the 1 hour and the 4 hour. It's very, very bullish. It says we're also going to pump on the daily time frame, which usually can spell a big move for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Tether dominance. Tether dominance also wants to pump on the 4 hour and also is kind of low, but it could kind of come down here on the daily a little bit. However, it wants to pump. When both Tether dominance and Bitcoin dominance want to pump, it usually means you're going to see a drop in Bitcoin. All right. So right now, Bitcoin is overbought on the 4 hour. And you have Bitcoin dominance wanting to pump with Tether dominance. It's not a good sign, you know. However, this is an M. We did make the M we suggested. Can the M continue to the downside? So we have some mixed decisions here to make for Bitcoin. And I just got to heed to you. So what do? I watch the smaller time frames for support and resistance. Like we break that 23K, I'm going to short the 4 hour. You get it? We stay above it. I'm going to draw a flag, go sideways, and change my tune. So you do all the analysis, and then you zero it to a point in time where you're saying, well, if we do this or that, I'm doing these or those. That's hard to do. That takes years of knowledge, all right? It's not like you can just do that out of nowhere. A lot of people want to tell you, oh, join my trading group, and in 2 seconds, you're going to beat a grade. It doesn't work like that, all right? It took me 4.5, 5 years to really get a handle over the crypto market and trading. And the next halving begins the next big move. Our next halving is 2024. That's less than 2 years away. So you have less than 2 years to get as good as I am at this, and it took me 4.5, 5 years. I would run into a trading group as soon as possible. I would find a mentor, find a guru, find some type of system, some type of plan, and get myself situated as soon as I can, you know. Can you also check CKB? Yeah, Nervos, right? Lifer, we are stacking XRP like a madman. You're awesome. I love you. I thought I saw another super chat from you again, though. Maybe not. Maybe that was the same one. Yeah. Shout out to the 199 from Solar Flare. Can you look at CKB? Solar Flare, you're awesome. Much respect to your 199. Thank you so much. I love that blue color. That's amazing. TRB was massive, Sam. Can you check it out, please? Let's take a look at TRB, baby. Super chat, SWINGBY, Zero, Rose, PLSD, and TRB. I just want to look at TRB. He didn't send a super chat, but I'm just interested in it. So we talked about a possible retest for TRB right there, and then it bounced up nicely for gains. Now, it didn't do the retest where I thought it would. It came back down to the bottom of the pattern and retested. I was all over this. We talked about an alert system, boom, boom, boom. No matter what happened, your stop loss never would have gotten hit because we keep stop losses at these lower areas. TRB for 19% gains. Anyone that jumped in on that took it for gains. Shout out to anyone that jumped in. I worked really hard on this setup. I stalked it for days. I mapped it out. I set alerts. I talked about it. I did everything I could to try to keep people to make some gains. I worked so hard on this trade and this setup idea. And again, it was all for educational purposes, just to teach you how it plays out, how things go on. TRB for massive gains, everybody. 20% gains. And it's flagging out. Looks like it could continue to the upside. It made it above a resistance point and wants to do an SR flip right there. See how it's bumping up? It's very interesting. Shout out to anyone that jumped into TRB, and I feel like there could be more gains coming. I personally would put my stop loss to a little bit of a break even and see if I could ride TRB even more to the upside. But that's me. You do whatever makes you happy. There are some days where I just take the gains immediately too low. Bearish times, I like to just take my gains at any given time. TRB, congrats. I stalked that trade for days, and I did so many type of setups for you, and I went over the idea and just kept kind of just going over it over and over again, you know. Look, I even had the possible retest here. It didn't retest perfectly on the line. It would drop a little more, but it would retest the bottom of this trend line and eventually pump to the upside. That's a special move, you know. So as we move further into the hip-hop crypto space. No. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. So sad about the sync yesterday. It threw me off, man. I would have had 800 people on the live. You know what?
People wake up in the morning.
I said that's good. That's good. That's good to be humbled. I said I'm grateful for that humbleness. Push me back down a notch or two so I have to fight even harder to get to my next level. I'm grateful for that. Thank you, dear Lord, for that pushback for whatever reason. You know, tech issues, having to deal with that is crazy, you know. Shout out to DJ Porter Rock in the spot. Love you, DJ Porter Rock in the game. Let's take a look at BookMap and what's happening to BookMap. Music goes well with BookMap. I got my liquidation indicator on. I feel like I'm not seeing anything. Mark liquidations, $5, $100. I feel like I would have seen liquidations. No one's getting liquidated? That's rare. Never happens. So look, BookMap, 23,120. We have a global liquidity here at 22,008, 22,007. Looks like they want to load up. But they're also trying to space it down a little bit. But you don't see really much more than this heat map here, 22,750. Says that Bitcoin really can't go much lower than that. There's going to be a huge buy order down there. That's a lot of buying. You have a lot of sell order here. They're kind of trapped. They're balanced. They're pretty evenly balanced since I've ever seen. A little more buying here than there. Usually traps price action. But because the buying is down here, they're going to pull us probably to 22,750. Looks like Bitcoin's falling down here on the liquidity map down a little bit. Sideways price action, not that easy to trade. You know what I'm saying? Look for altcoins with good setups, retests, and positions. That's why you have to get into things on the retest. Like, you have to really look. You have to learn. You have to learn how to trade to really take this market the way you want. Let's talk about RUNE. I set an alert on RUNE. Let's look at it. Let's kind of see what happened. So one of my first alerts hit. Not my secondary one, but I have another one down here that I would like to hit too as well. So my first alert hit. I set it halfway down. Now I'm going to set another one. This just keeps me privy to what's happening. That might be our higher low for RUNE. And we might actually start to channel our way out of here. I would watch RUNE closely for massive gains. It's getting ready. I went over it last night. I definitely would continue to watch RUNE. Don't forget. Continue to watch the RUNE setup. In my humble opinion. Do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. RUNE looking pretty tasty to me, though. If there's gains in the market, I'm going to find them. I'm telling you right now. There's gains in the market. Me and my team, or my team and I, will find them. Proper English there. My team and I will find the gains. I'm telling you right now. If there's gains to be had, we're going to jump in on them. For sure. Without a doubt. And I know that in my heart and soul to be true because that's what I do for a living. That's all I do. I look for gains in the market. All right. So if you ride with me, highly probable chance you're going to find gains in the market with me. Idea on the daily pumping hard. Look at that. And you want to look for coins that are low on the daily time frame. Right? That's a little too deep for me, though. Let's get into the super chat. Shout out to each and every one of you. Let's jump in onto those super chats. Let's get them done and let's pile on more. Let's look at SWINGBY, Zero, Rose, PLSD, and CKB. Now, we took SWINGBY for massive, like, I put it out and it would go up 240%. I'm not going to say I knew it was going to do that, but that was out of control, right? HNL, $10 from the Caribbean island. Thoughts on Flow? I respect the hustle. Shout out to T. Holmes, man. Love that you're living in the Caribbean. That's awesome. We'll take a look at that. Thank you so much for that. We'll take a look at Flow. Flow's been pumping recently, too, with that connection it had, you know, with the NFTs and all that. So we'll take a look at Flow. SWINGBY on the daily, to me, is pointing to the downside. Look at that. I wouldn't touch it till it hits the 618 fib, personally. So I would hit Alt-F, find my bottom there, swing it to the top, and I'd be waiting for this to get into the Golden Pocket 706 area. Let's take a look at the 4 hours getting there and resetting. Could still double bottom down here, right? Time to sell SWINGBY. We took SWINGBY for gains, man. 1 hour wants to pop a little bit, but again, it could just make an M pattern, dump to the downside. I'd be wary. These moving averages are super far apart, not where I like to get in on them. So yes, point of the story is you could see it pop today and go up out of this. That could happen. I'm not with it because the daily's not with it. All right. And so I'm waiting for the daily to reset a little more. And I could be 100% wrong. I want to make this clear. That's my trading style. Doesn't mean it's going to, it doesn't mean what's going to, I'm not telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you, I don't trade against the daily. But I have seen many times coins pump, restart, even though the daily's been high. I've also been banged out many times when I've tried to scalp like this and the daily's been high. Right now, I'll tell you that I don't like the 1 hour and the 200-day moving average that far apart. It's not really a good look for me. But I do see how SWINGBY is in a flag and could pump to the upside. I'm wary of the daily in the bigger time frames. I'll be honest, you know. Maybe a slight pump to next resistance, something like this, and it kind of squiggles sideways. And SWINGBY might pump in the next 2 seconds. Who knows? I'm not a psychic. All right. But I would watch SWINGBY on the daily head down to the golden pocket 706. That's me though. You may want to be full blown. Let's take a look at Zero. I don't know what Zero is though. I don't know what Zero is. I'm going to move on from now unless someone gets really adamant about it. But I don't know what Zero is. It sounds like it's, you know, one of those little crap, you know, a micro cap coin. So I don't know if I want to do it, honestly. I'm very weary of certain coins I put out here. I don't want to put trash out in the channel. Okay, Rose. I've been in Rose tight. Look at this. I got a tight move for Rose, ready to pop to the upside. Rose looking scrumptious. Trade of the day. Trade of the day. Shout out to anyone that put Rose out there. Trade of the day is Rose. I mean, look at that. 1 hour pennant at the POC. It breaks above that. It's gone, baby, gone. Now, it could dump at any moment in time. Always use a stop loss. Always protect yourself. If every single time I put out a trade, I was 100% right, I'd be a liar, right? But people seem to think every time I say something, that's exactly what's going to happen. You know what I mean? I don't get it. So they know in their heart that I can't, that every single thing I say can't go to the upside. It's just I can't, or every trade I make can't break up. They know that. But then they see me hit Bitcoin so many times, they figure, well, if he says it, it has to happen. But that's what, you don't buy things blindly. You just don't do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care how many, I don't care if you see a guy hit every single trade and the next trade he puts out. You better have your own due diligence. You better have your own thought process. I'm teaching you how to create that for yourself. All right. 4 hours ready to go. 1 hour's ready to go. Tight pennant. Rose has been showing signs of life right now too. They've been making gains. It gets above that POC. She gone, baby, gone. So look for a break above the POC, a bounce here, a bounce there. I mean, Rose looking beautiful to me. I like what I'm seeing for Rose for massive gains. Keep Rose on the radar for today. It is my trade of the day. Rose, baby, Rose. Hey, it's the one that looking the sweetest right now. And it doesn't mean it's going to pop, but I like it. I like it a lot. Why do I like it? Let's go over it. Let's talk about it. Do we see some bullish divvy on like a 4 hour time frame, bigger time frame? No, not really. Nothing there. We are pointing up on the Stokes. We're in a falling wedge on the RSI, which could break to the upside. A little bit of a flag. Cup and handle on the RSI. See that? MACD about to make a turn. Falling volume with falling pricing. Just the sellers are falling off. We will get a reversal back to the upside. Tight moving averages. 200-day super tight. About to move there. 15-minute, even indecisive, but kind of going sideways, isn't even high yet. Could come back down for a loop and bang on you. So, like, all time frames are good to me. I like what I'm seeing for Rose. Hands down. Bounce, bounce, bounce. It's respecting support and resistance. Looking tight in the zone. And it's got tight moving averages as well on the time frame that I like to enter on. Rose, baby, Rose. Now, again, Bitcoin could slump and ruin this. Anything could happen at any given moment in time. Remember that. Anything could happen at any given moment in time. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Always say that. 574 people. Can we get up to 600? We can't even get to 600 people? We've had 600 on this live stream for like months. A couple weeks at least. Weird that today we can't get back above 600. So sorry about the sync. See, I did one sync issue. I get pounded for it. It is what it is. It's so hard being a live streamer on YouTube. I'm telling you right now, hardest job of your life. Every day feels like you're pushing a rock up a mountain. If you think about how hard it is, you'll get discouraged and you'll stop doing it immediately. Let's take a look at PLSD, USDC here on the V2 ETH. I remember you guys asking me about that. All right. So we talked about this being in a parabola. And look at it. It just continued to go up. Look at that. It continued. I think the last time we talked about it, let's break it down. It was yesterday, so 24 hours ago. So if we're here, We take this measurement tool. 3 days right there. We just talked about it right here. So it pumped. I mean, it pumped again from yesterday. I would expect this to come on down eventually, but look at the parabola. The parabola is still intact. Wow. Pulse Doge, man. I remember I played this Pulse Doge. Remember Pulse Doge? I played Pulse Doge for massive gains back in the day. I took it for huge gains. I put like 2 BNB and ran it up to like 20 or something. Insane. Pulse Doge was a big winner for me. Insane. Meme coins are back, baby. I even seen Baby Doge has been trending on Twitter recently. I mean, it's up 400% since June 16th. Yeah, that's a long, month and a half. 2 months almost. But it's been growing slowly. That's crazy. Pulse Doge. It's high risk, everyone. I just want to make that really, really clear. Will it continue to the upside? I mean, 1 hour just pushed. I guess you got to use smaller time frames, see what's going on. High risk, though, at this point. Daily is extremely extended, just like Bitcoin's been doing. Just bing, 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 but just continuing. It's got to fall off at one point, my friend. Liquid Finance, LQ, interesting total supply. Let's take a look at Liquid Finance. What has it got, like 10 million? Everyone, that's like why I like EGLD. A lot of people are slipping on EGLD. They're sleeping on it. I'll tell you right now, it's got one of the small circulating supplies in the game. Look at EGLD. I have so much faith in that coin going $1,000. It's going to take some time, though. Elrond, EGLD, right? Total supply, 23 million. Max supply, 31 million. I mean, that's like one of the small supplies compared to Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't know that. I love this project. I get in at 20 bucks. Elrond, baby, Elrond. I believe in this project long term. I hold it long term. This is something I would definitely DCA into and begin to build a bag of. Elrond. It moves big. It's bigger now, but Elrond, baby. Let's take a look at LQ. Liquid Finance. Look at that. 21 million, just like Bitcoin. Liquid Finance. And see, it's funny. My guy. And it's been a while since we used to do deep dives. Remember? People would just send, can you check out this coin? Can you check out this coin? Now it's only TA. That's what happens in a bear market. It's TA, TA, TA. Once it gets fun again, people just got throwing coins at us. We do deep dives on the live all day long. It's crazy. So Liquid Finance, a DeFi lending simplified. Liquid is an open source algorithmic non-custodial interest rate protocol built for lenders, borrowers, and developers. Users can securely earn interest on deposits and borrow assets with ease. Users can securely. It's exactly what Celsius said. That's exactly what Luna said. People are not believing in DeFi anymore. We're going to have to revamp the whole DeFi space. It's going to have the whole new trust issue formed. We're going to have to form a whole new way that we do business in DeFi. Seriously. If people are going to really start, because even me, I'm a heavy DeFi guy. I used to teach it, talk about it all the time. I don't know if I'm going to run into Liquid Finance right now and start throwing funds at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I'm a little weary of it now. Just like everybody else. Of course you are. All right? You're smart, you know? That's like you're saying, hey, be careful. So yeah, it can do all this stuff. Boy, keep your keys. Wait, hold up. Keep your keys. Earn attractive API rewards lending in non-custodial markets and use your QT tokens as collateral to open low-interest stablecoin loans while you retain complete control of your private keys. LiquidQ lets you borrow against your crypto holdings and keep full custody of your coins. Now that changes the game. 4 times ADA yield streams. Liquid has put your ADA to work to generate multiple yield streams to the most secure, easily accessible user interface. The sources of yield: ADA staking 5%, Q ADA interest rate, staked Q ADA yields LQ, staked LQ yields percentages of the borrower interest repaid. This example only covers ADA lenders, with borrowers earning 50% of the Liquid distribution. There will be additional revenue streams generated from borrowing strategies, i.e. borrow asset LP on the DEX, stake LP tokens in the secondary DeFi protocol. This example assumes majority of supplied ADA is not being borrowed to capture staking 5% yield. Interesting. Liquid Finance. On the radar, I like what's going on. It's got a Cardano address. It's one of the first DEXs on Cardano. That's exciting. That's really exciting. It's got a very small supply, $32 a coin. I may want to take a bite out of this, honestly. I haven't gotten into decentralized in a while. Let's look at dexscreener.com, see if we can plug this address in here. I feel like it should have Cardano addresses, but let's... No, not yet. Anyone know how you find Cardano addresses? You go to ADEX or... I got to figure that out. How to chart decentralized Cardano coins. ChartX. ChartX Pro might do it, right? Remember ChartX Pro? ChartX Pro, dude. I remember ChartX. All right. Liquid Finance. No. LQ. No, not yet. Someone help me out with that if we can. Let's see. Your YouTube SEO needs help. Randy H. The ladies are in distraction as well. Hee hee. I just want a chart. If you know how to do SEO, hit up my team and we'll put you in group with them and then you can tell them what to do. People are bored of the market right now. Summer too. Scotty Swing. You just hit the nail on the head. Mental health, and then I'm trading so hard to break even, but I'm digging more. LOL. Sigh. SuperChat, CKB, Flow, AZERO, and SHIB. I hold LQ. My man. It's basically Aave for Cardano. Okay. The team at LIQWID, very talented. Aqua farmers are doing really well. Cool. Bitcoin and the NASDAQ falling. Stress. Well, yeah, I said it was going to fall. I mean, look at the liquidity on BOOKMAP. 22,950. What do we stop? What's going on here? You're still above 23K, but you can see the 22,750 area here. But you're still above, you're hanging on 23K. You're hanging. There's more liquidity down here. They're going to drag you to 22,750. It's obvious. There's just more liquidity down there. I told you that already, man. Upwork can help your YouTube SEO. And I hire someone and I give them, you know, I hire a consultant that's supposed to handle that for about like $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? On my SEO. And apparently it's not done right. So, you know what? You know, we need someone that knows how to do SEO better, apparently. Dude, email my team, cryptolifers@gmail. Show us that you're better than what I got, and you can move right in. All right? And I still have my team. Don't get me wrong. My team stays. My assistant and my man stay. But if you have an implementation, we will bring it on in. All right? At the beginner's course, the 99 Trading Fam is the place to be. We all have questions, and lifers love to help each other while we practice them again. Everyone loves to help and answer questions. Yep. Super Chat, Ryan Mata. Liquid Finance, Super Chat. Can we look at SHIB, Liquid Finance? Another one just because you're the man. Hit the likes. Thank you so much. $10 from the Caribbean island. Can we look at Flow? We will. Dare KDA. Ryan Mata in the house. Ryan Mata, smash the like if you want to see the Crypto Lifer come on the show for an interview. Love your work, buddy. Just wanted to stop by and share the love. Shout out to Ryan Mata for the $4.99. Appreciate that. I would love to come on your show. I hear you got beef with BitBoy, though. You guys are like... And me and BitBoy are good friends, man. He's friends with one of my friends, so like it goes more than oh man. But I love what you do too. I'm in between it all. I don't really want to pick sides, man. I just want to be me. But I just want to make it clear though, you know. But I love you, bro. And I love anyone that cares about the space and that wants to help everybody. And I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Ryan Mata, for the super chat. Appreciate you, bro. I feel honored to get hit up by other YouTubers. So we're all in this together, man. You know. How come no coming you cumin seeds anymore? I just forgot they've been home, man. That's all. But thank you for reminding me. Super Chat, CKB, Flow, AZERO, and SHIB. Let's take a look at CKB, Flow, AZERO, and SHIB. Bang, bang, bang. CKB here on Binance. Yeah. KuCoin. Binance will give you a little more. I would trade it on KuCoin, but Binance is going to give you a better chart, in my humble opinion. It got added to KuCoin a little late to the party. All right, a little late to the patty there. So look, and honestly, Ryan, I have no idea what went on, but I like your videos, man. I like the video you made about Carl the Moon. Dude, you were protecting people as far as I'm concerned. I have no problems with someone that's trying to protect other people. It's weird when you get involved, when you're involved with different personalities, right? And you're like, I mean, with this guy, I don't know what to do, you know? So, but I am honest and I'm open-minded. I say things most people would never say. 100K XRP is the goal at SMC, baby. Patiently waiting for massive gains to roll profits into Bitcoin. And the farm, baby. Can't wait to fire my boss. So you're going to stack XRP and you're going to roll those profits back into BTC. I love it. I love it. I love it. Smart man. Could you please show me how to set up my bookmap like you? Shout out to Gilbert. Okay, how to set up bookmap. That's an in-depth chart. That's an in-depth question. Lifer is such a class act, yo. Thank you, man. Hey, bud, I have a cryptolifer ADA handle. If you like it, yes, please. I would love it, man. Thank you. Send it on over. Let me know how to use it. That's so I'm blessed. I'm blessed. So look, you come up here and you hit. First thing you got to do is you got to find a connection. So you got to hit configure. And you hit add a connection. When you add a connection, you have to find what you want to do. You want Binance Futures, you want Bitfinex, you want Bookmap Data, you want Coinbase Pro, you want Deribit, you want GDAX, you want Huobi, you want Kraken, you want KuCoin. What do you want, baby? Like, we can go KuCoin, right? And then, boom, you're going to hit OK. So now you have KuCoin added, all right, as a connection. Now you have to plus and add the connection that you want and find it, right? Hold on. Platform, Binance Futures. Hold on. I'm supposed to be good at this. I know how to add my liquid. I actually set up Bookmap this morning, so I'm kind of privy to it. Okay, yeah, now you hit KuCoin. See how I click KuCoin? Okay. Login failed. Please pick it. All right. Maybe it doesn't want to do KuCoin right now. I've never used it on KuCoin, honestly, so I don't know if it does work on there. I used it on the futures accounts. But you would, you go to connection. You add the connection. I don't know why it's failing. Maybe because I'm on one already. I probably may have one connection. But once you add the connection, you'll have it there. You'll click on it. And then you can click on here and then choose it from this set. All right. And then hit subscribe. And then it will be one here. And then you'll start getting the data. To get the liquidations, you have to go make sure you have Global Plus. Download the liquidations JAR. And then just go right here. Hit add. All right. It's going to give you a properties window. And what you're going to do is you're just going to find your jar file, your liquidations jar file, and you're going to add that. And you're going to open that, and that's going to complete the liquidation. And then you can also do other liquidation stuff here for Bookmap. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Thank you for the Cardano handle, dude. I would love that. KuCoin requires API or login. Would love to see what coins you hold on the bag long term, Sam. Oh, so many, man. So basically, I had the deluxe version, but mine doesn't look as smooth as yours. CKB, please. Was a super chat. Oh, we're going to finish all the super chats. Don't get me wrong. Gotta go, but check out Wing Riders Dex. Need Nami wallet to get LQ. Enjoy. Ooh. Wing Riders Dex. Nami wallet to get HQ. I want to put that in my in a DM with my wife so I remember that. Because I'll forget that. I'll forget that for sure. Shout out to all the people on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. And here's the thing, yo. I got a rant. I'm going to bring this up. I got blocked out of Sam's channel for what? East Jordan has some nerve, man. He even played like he unblocked me. I show up every day trying to spread love. Kevin, man, I'm so sorry. Guys, I had one of my admins say that the people in my, I shouldn't say it out loud, but, be easy on blocking people in this group, man. You could hurt me. You could offend people that love me and then push them away from me. So you gotta, all right. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I can't take your moderator status away if I feel like you're getting like power hungry with it. It's supposed to be just a nice thing to keep it moving, See, East Jordan says I did not block him. Yeah, and honestly, it could be controversy. That's why I stay away from it. Who knows what happened? Let's just talk about other things. I don't even know. Anyway, CKB did break out of this beautiful channel to the upside. Look for it to bounce off support for another move or make a bit of a flag here. So I would flag out the 1 hour, my trading style. Time to take some profits when you're high on the stochastics. If this flag stays out, it will continue to go up and hit the measured move. CKB looking very bullish right now on the 1 hour time frame. Just needs to come on and reset. Let's take a look at it on the 4 hour. 4 hour has momentum, just crossing the dotted line. And it spiked. I mean, it just spiked. Look, you had a bit of a shoulder, head and a shoulder there. That would have kind of got you at hello. Coming all the way from Syria. And everyone, can we, keeping it positive. A Global Plus pay subscription. That's why people don't even send me this stuff. Like, Gina, you sent me this. Don't even send me this stuff. You know, people send me stuff. Like, don't even send me this stuff. You know what I mean? Because then I read it and get involved. It's just keep my mind free. Always keep my mind free. You know? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Yeah, it's just better off I don't know. Like Love Learning used to send me stuff. Someone I don't want to know. I don't know if you have the time, but I also make beats and I want to try to spam your live. But maybe you'd be interested in more trap beats. But nextlevelbeats.com has some of my catalog that I'd let you use whatever you want. Let me know. It all just has to be done right, bro. If you don't, it has to be whitelisted. You know. All good, no, it's no big deal. Smash the like button for your boy. Shout out to Kevin Baker. After 2 warning for spam over messaging. And then he said it's just a timeout. We're all good. Eric. Hey, man, you've been nothing but awesome, East Jordan. I love y'all. I have no idea what happened. I'm going to be positive. Sometimes the mods can be like bouncers. I actually like it, and it makes me laugh. The beginner's course will enhance your trading group and live stream experience 100%. Truly life-changing. Everyone, I teach a course every single week on Tuesdays. All right? Every single week on Tuesdays. Probably not going to be. Yeah, there it is. It does say Saturday in the morning. I have the right one, but I haven't loaded it right. I also travel, so I had to load it on my other computer, but then I travel to this place. At the end of the day, I'm here to hit the Bitcoin charts and hit the crypto charts and hit the crypto coins. That's what I'm here for. Sometimes I may be a little, you know, mixed up on one of these, but every single Tuesday from 3 to 5, I teach a class. I can't wait to see you there. Just say I like your stream and how much you help people. So if you want to have a relaxed Netherlands tour, I can do something back for your family. Dude, I would love to do that. Email my wife, cryptolifers@gmail.com, and just say I'm from the Netherlands. She takes those, she stacks them, and then when we go to travel to the world, we will hit you up. You'll be one of the people that we hit up. Make sure you do that, please. We want to see all you throughout the world. That's our plan. That's our goal. That's our dream. All right? And we need awesome people to meet. So please, email my wife, cryptolifers@gmail.com. If you would like to give us if you have a destination you'd like us to come or you'd like to accommodate us, you know, I appreciate it. Hey, bud, have the cryptolifer ADA handle if you like it. I would love that. I just want to make sure we're not missing the super chats. I know there's a few I have to do. CKB, Flow, AZERO, and SHIB. Okay, CKB, Flow, AZERO, and SHIB. Let's take a look at Flow. And shout out to Ryan. I mean, I think Ryan's cool, man. I'm in between on it. I don't want to alienate Ryan either. I think he's a nice guy, too. Like, I don't know what to do in that situation. What do you guys think? You know? What is a guy to do over here? I saw this on a lot of coins. This shoulder, inverted head and shoulder. I saw this set up on a lot of coins and posted it last night on a few different coins. Flow was the one to catch it the most to the upside. Wish I had seen Flow because I would have put it up right there. I go through as many coins as I can. I can only go through so many, right? Until I miss it. But dang, I missed that. I'll be honest, I missed that. That was an easy play. And we talked about Flow yesterday on BitBoy. Whenever we go over something on BitBoy, may want to take a gander on it. You know what I mean? Flow made a move to the upside. That was the measured move. You saw how I brought that out. That's exactly what it did. You can right-click these, and what I love to do, this is my favorite thing. And I have a template in my text line, and I can call a measured move, and I love that. I just absolutely love that. It's so neat. I don't see anyone do it too. Rainier taught me that because Rainier's the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to tell you when my students teach me. They teach me all the time. You know? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Whoa. We just got a huge super chat. $147 in super chats. How did that happen? Hold up. Someone just drop a hundo? Or did that just add up over time? Did I miss a giant super chat? Hold up. Hey, bud. $5. $5. $2. Crypto Rambler, he did a 20. We had a bunch of 20s today. So they came in hard. AZERO. $10 from the Caribbean island, $1.99. Flow, I respect the hustle. Ryan Mata in the house. Derek Cadena. Ryan Mata, smash that like if you want to see the Crypto Lifer come on the show for an interview. Love your work, buddy. Just want to stop by and share the love. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. Let's set something else, man. I'll do it. I'm down. Nobody owns me, you know? Just bought Rose blindly, my man. Be careful doing stuff like that. I wouldn't do it like that. That's not smart. Don't buy anything blindly. But again, I can't tell you what to do. Do whatever makes you happy. Optimism. I dig Ron, but when I really try to build this channel. Renier is a goon. He's awesome, man. I like Ryan Mount situations that you just keep it moving. It got nothing to do with you. Thank you. Make the correct moves according to your own moral code. If other people cannot handle it, that's not on them. Not you. That's on them, not on you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Jamie. I'm afraid I became a lifer and the live show didn't even embed. Didn't even end it. I don't know what he's saying. Don't take sides, just do you. Thank you. Super Chats, AZERO, and SHIB. David, you're the man, dude, for coming through with that. Flow, AZERO, and SHIB. We're not done yet, everybody. So what's going to happen to Flow? What do I see happening to Flow? Because anyone can just say, there's the measured move. Now what? All right, well, let's take a look at the daily time frame. Daily time frame's a little spent, you know? That was a big move for Flow. It just got a huge push up. 56% gains in a day, like out of nowhere, right? I mean, that's pretty cray-cray, right? So, what now? That's when I pull fibs, I'll be honest. And I'd wait for this to bounce off the 386, 582, even back here at the golden pocket. Might even come back down. I'd also look at the support and resistance levels that we just broke through. And you just broke through one. So now, this is what you're looking for. Go to the smaller time frame, like the 15. You're actually starting to flag out on the 15. Look at that. Bit of a half a cup of handy. Kind of looks like the Bitcoin move that's been going on recently. You know, the up, and the... Interesting. A little bit of a flag on the 15. Might see another bit of a pump up. Do you see bearish divvy? You kind of have bearish divergence already. What is bearish divergence? It's when you have this high to this high swinging up, but this high swings to the downside. Not the best look, right? That's bearish divergence to the downside. All right. Tells me that we probably struggle, make an M pattern and dump. Something like that. What I'd like to see is you retest this area here of support. Boom. If you're really into flow and you like flow. All right. And I'm not a financial advisor. You have to figure that out on your own and see if it fits your trading style. And if you don't have a trading style, you may want to join my trading group and get educated. Let's take a look at AZERO. Oh, someone wrote 0, but it was AZERO. I get it. This looks hot. I'll be honest. Right off the bat, it looks hot. You know why? It has that same structure I just saw that broke out on the coin we just talked about. Very similar. Look. Flow was kind of tight in a zone like that before it popped, right? And it had kind of the up and down movement in the middle. Wasn't perfect, though. I'm not saying they were at twins, but they resemble each other somewhat. That's all I'm saying. We're above this POC. Beautiful. That means you're probably about to fly. It's a good move. You're tight in the zone. Look how beautiful this is. That's a beautiful pattern. I mean, that's like a bull pennant, ascending triangle hybrid. 4 hours low, 1 hour's low, 1 hour's low, 50 minutes low. 4 hour needs to kind of redress, but it could stay up here. You know what? Even though the 4 hour was a little high, it would have to get pinned and pushed. I mean, you're tight in the channel. That's something I would take a shot on. I don't have access to Gate.io right now, so I can't trade this. I feel like I want it. I almost want to open up a Gate just to trade this. I heard they're making a Gate US, which I'm super, super excited about, and that's actually something on my radar too as well. What do you guys think of Mex Global? I was hesitant. I got hit up by someone, and they said I could do a $2,500 like, you know, thing. You know, I don't want to say the word, but you know what I mean. People could have access to possibly winning $2,500 through the Mex Global exchange. I have a rep there. He's trying to get me started. We were about to do it the other day, and then like something happened. It's hard for me to switch. I like my KuCoins, but I want to start evolving and changing. Interesting. This looks just very, very beautiful. Like, that's a nice pattern, you know. If that doesn't break to the upside, I don't know what does, you know. This on Gate.io. I remember my man Smurfington used to trade Gate. Then people told me they couldn't get off of it. Things happened. Is that true? I could never identify or confirm or deny any of this stuff. Someone could tell me, what is up with Gate? Can you use Gate? What's going on with Gate? What's happening with Gate.io? Let's take a look at SHIB. Our baby SHIB actually had some bullish movement the last couple weeks, more than a few other coins. Let's take a look at SHIB. Look, we had it in this cup and this inverted head and shoulder. It's starting to flag out. Yes, the 4 hour is not in our favor, but that's not the worst thing in the world. We could just see a nice little reset there. So I like that, what I'm seeing here. It's finally making the bull. And again, it could even make a bear flag and dump to the downside. Anything, you know, you could be seeing this. All right. I'm open-minded at all times. I've seen it all happen. And once you've seen it all happen, once you've seen as much price action as me, you won't be able to be biased. Because so many times you were like, yeah, it's going to do this, and you got slammed. So you just stopped doing that at one point in your life. You were just like, you know what? I'm going to stop saying that. I'm going to stop telling myself I know where price is going. Because it's a immature move that I used to do and used to bag me. So now I know when you're immature, not you or maybe you, but whoever you are, if you come onto my live and you're like, this is going to go here tomorrow, I'm like, okay. You like losing money, I guess, you know. I keep telling everyone trading is just like being in a war. You don't tell yourself how the enemy's going to kill you, right? No. You don't know how the enemy's going to kill you. If you knew, right, then you wouldn't get killed. Then it wouldn't be war and you wouldn't be that afraid. So if you knew exactly where the price action was going to go, then why are you trading? Apparently, trading is trying to find out if you can make the money. You know, if you already knew every dawn, then what the heck are you waiting for? You know, so that you can see how that statement can get easily broken apart. You know, honestly, this whole market wants to rip. The 4 hours is giving us a mixed signal here. Wants to pump on down, but I see it coming down and flipping. Like the 1 hour wants to push up. This is interesting to me. Bit of a shoulder, head and a shoulder for SHIB 2, getting tight. I give it a little space for the 4 hour to come back down to the bottom trend, but there's a chance it doesn't. There's a chance that the 1 hour actually boosts us out here, and then you have to get in on this retest here of this support line. Either one could happen when the 4 hour resets. I'm watching SHIB closely for a possible move to the upside, all right? How many coins did we go over today? Jeez Louise. Today felt like an old bull market day. Insanity. I think that's it on the super chats. Let me take a look here. Funny, we have less people on the live stream today. Yesterday we had 800 people on the live. We made no money on the super chats. Today we had less people on the live. Like yesterday we had 800 likes. We made like $30, $40 in super chats. Today we have $147 in super chats, but way less people on the live. You can't win, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be grateful for everything. I'm grateful for whatever happens today. You know, when you go live every day, some days are going to be up. Some day, you know, you hope every day could be awesome, but come on. SHIB can never hit a penny. Do the math. Be logical. I never said it would hit a penny. Did I say that? I never said that. Oh, someone says SHIB will make millions if it hits a penny. Yeah, you know, I mean, there is something weird going on, though, with Elon Musk, Dogecoin, SHIB, and there are a lot of big people in it. It's like MEX Global. It's KuCoin like Alibaba. I like MEX. It's the KuCoin like Alibaba to Amazon. Cool, man. Respect the hustle. Bored at work trading. Can you do the Mark Wahlberg Despop limitation? Despop imitation from the other guy's movie. Despop? See, I don't know what it is, and if I watch it, let me see. I'll mute this. I'll mute. I can't do the desk pop. I can't. I only do the Mark Wahlberg when I'm like kind of talking in conversation. I have a few ones that work well, you know. Baby, I'm a cop. I'm a fireman. I took care of it, babe. I took care of it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, babe. I was with Jonah Lucas. I smashed the car up. It doesn't matter. Babe. What are you doing? You did a desk pop? That's not real. Cloud Hunk, you are a legend, man. Shout out to everyone. The whales are holding SHIB. They are. Thanks for sharing. The babes, LOL. Please, not the mocky mock. Shake my head. You're funny. Just got my lunch break. LOL. Please, not the. You're funny, man. The baby is asleep, says my wife. I don't care. How's that? Oh, man, that's not what you do. That's not how you make your wife happy. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Mocky Mock said, hey, everybody, my name's Mocky Mock, all right? Cryptolifer is the best. You never find a better guy than Cryptolifer, you know? And he was going to play Dirk Diggler until I took the role, you know? Can you check BNB, please? Mocky don't care, bro. No. Wow, that thing went up even more during the live, didn't it? My God. SHIB looking bullish to me, though, for a possible big move. SHIB. Go get your pump today. I already got my pump today, man. I'm up at 6 a.m., baby. Boogie Nights broke my virginity. You're funny. Mocky Mark's voice soothes the baby. That's what I was telling her, you know. $23K barely holding for BTC. And let's do our Bitcoin update for the day here as I leave the channel. What do I see happening for Bitcoin? I'm going to rework this nonsense because it was like insanity that I had to try to figure out what they were going to do to us in the span of like 5 minutes. I mean, clear resistance at 23.5. 23.4 even. This is clear heavy duty resistance now for whatever. We had just so many orders selling off here. So that's an M right there to me. Just like a double bottom, that's an M. Look at it. M's don't have to be perfect, everybody. The measured move takes you right down here to 21,694. So expect a dump, I believe, to the bottom of this channel. All right. Most likely, the 4 hour wants to dump us back down here, 21,800, 21,900. That's what we're looking at in the 4 hour. All right. But I still like the bigger time frames. I still like the 12 hour. I mean, the 22 hour. So, yes, the 4 hours not in our favor. At the end of the day, let me see what we have going on now. I'll go to the 15. Now, I mean, the 15's making some move here. Look at this. It's in this, like, pennant thing going on. So look for this to break to the upside on the 15-minute. You're at the bottom of the channel, and the stochastics are low. Get Bitcoin to a measured move of 23,742. I'd be watching that on the 15-minute and get through these big resistance points. We may make an M here. So watch out for this. As we break out, we may get rejected here, make the M and break down too as well. That would also then make this the M, and you'd have the M on the side of the M, all right? And that would break you down here to this liquidity zone. Be careful. Be ready. Have a short at all times. Be open-minded at all times. Never tell yourself you know where Bitcoin's going, okay? And keep yourself protected at any single moment in time. I do see the 50-minute possibly booming up, but that 1 hour is not. Yeah, 1 hour and the 50-minute are both oversold. I would expect a bounce here out of this channel to the upside. This is also a what? Anybody? A double bottom for Bitcoin that I expect to move to the upside here. I'll leave it at that, and after that happens, we'll do another update. No matter where I am, I have my phone with a hotspot, and I can connect to my iPad, and I can go over any chart at any moment, so it doesn't matter where I am. And honestly, they're doing pretty good about the internet working well everywhere. So even though I'm in remote areas, fine. So I always have my phone on me and my iPad, and I'm always updating the group at all times. This is a 24/7 job. I take 7 to 6 hours to sleep, and I'm like a doctor on call for your $3 a day. $3.33 a day. It's $99 a month. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind. Come on now. So look, I see BTC, possible double bottom on the 15. And that just happened. I just identified that. I couldn't have seen that until the end of the stream. And it's also in a bit of a channel. Like it's in a symmetrical triangle there. All right, everybody, thank you so much. It's 12 o'clock. I'm out of here for the day. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. And let me make sure I didn't miss a super chat or anything here. Can you hit the ETH chart too? 24/7 live. Yeah, ETH is going to follow Bitcoin. Super chats, Eurus. Do you know the Loop Network? Nope. Subculture, thanks. That was it. Cryptolifer, best way to protect your seed phrase. Best way to protect your seed phrase, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to find a random book, all right? I actually don't even want to tell anyone this because it's like, it's my own thing that I don't want to tell anyone, you know? So I gotta find a way because it's like my secret way. And I will tell you one thing, all right? You're going to write your seed phrase down, but one word is going to be different on the seed phrase. This is confusing. Say your seed phrase was 5. We know it's like 24 words, but say it was 5 words. 4 words. Pizza, lemon, water, high. Let's just say that was what it is, right? You change high to low, all right? You find the opposite word if you can, if there's an opposite word. So if one of them's wet, look for dry. And then what you do is you find another sheet somewhere else and you put that somewhere. You get it? And so what you do is if anyone ever finds your seed phrase, the one letter is not right and they'll never get in. But you'll know the key to that. You get it? So if you do write your seed phrase down, change one of the words, but have a key to how knowing what that word is. Some people mess that up, then you'll be messed up. All right. But there's some or maybe you have a 12-word seed phrase, make it 24 and add just 12 random words to it and be like seed phrase. The person will see you and be like, all right, and they'll type it all in. They won't have your real seed phrase. Don't ever let someone play you. All right. I think super chats are broken today. It's crazy. They work so well, but now you couldn't do them, right? I mean, we got a lot too. $166.66. Sam, I want to bless you and the channel. Any super chat next week. Put all the users in a spin wheel. Pick a winner, and I'll pay for 1 month membership or class. Shane, I want to bless you and the channel. Any super chat next week. Put all the users in a spin wheel. Pick a winner, and I'll pay 1 month membership or the class. That's awesome, man. So that anyone who wants to get into the group right there, someone will help you get in. We're going to pick someone next week, and you're going to get it 1 month into the membership. We saw this a lot. People paying for other people to join the membership. I'd never seen it, but we see it a lot. In the bull market, we'll see it a lot more too. You could tattoo the seed phrase in a hard-to-find spot. Yeah, right. Wow, that's cool. Flame in the cup and handle and low on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Let's go. Let's take a look at Flame, my man. I love when I get fed a quick chart at the end of the live when I'm about to jump on out. You say what you say? You say cup and handle on the 4 hour? Let's see what you believe is a cup and handle and what I believe. Yeah, no, I think you're pretty spot on there. I see it. I see it. I mean, the last few coins that did that all blazed to the upside amazingly well. They were like, boom. Shout out to you who gave us this. See, that's why I love my lifers. That's why I like teaching people in the teaching school, because then they show up on the live and they're all educated. They just enhance my live. They make it even better. Look, it's already breaking out there. Cup and handle for Flame. Even has a bigger measured move too. Oh, my knees are so sore when I sit in this chair. I feel like they're like swollen. Like I sit down and I'm like in pain for like an hour. It's crazy. But that's sacrifice, man. I'll find a way to get it right. I have a stand-up desk at home. I'm never usually sitting down. I'm usually doing my thing. It's weird for me to sit. I feel lazy, you know. Maybe 5 for Lakochi. Useless nose, never pineapple. Wow, awesome. Thanks so much for your dedication, TA. Yeah. What do you about Metis Dow? I'm watching the past. We sponsoring lifers? Yeah, baby. Remember that? Remember when people were always doing that? It was like every week someone was sponsoring another lifer. Lifers are awesome. Change pepperoni to pineapple, because who the hell would eat pineapple on pizza? Right? I had it one time. It was real strange. It was like you get you get the wet citrus. It just doesn't work. You know, no one wants wet citrus, like wet, moisty, warm citrus. That's like you left your pineapple out all day in the sun. No, you want nice cold pineapple. Let's get real here. Like, this is ridiculous. Pineapple on pizza? Ham and pineapple pizza? Like, come on, man. Who did that? They have it a lot of places. It's not me, though. So, look, I'd be waiting for the retest and the bounce off the spot, but the 1 hour and the 4 hour looking good for Flame. I definitely put Flame on the radar for the team. Thank you so much. Hey, there were some days where I don't even find one setup. I just come on the live and everyone gives it to me. You know what? But I still show up every day. You know, it's very rare. But I'm saying sometimes I ride that wave, man. People are showing me what's going on in the market, you know. Shout out to everybody, people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate you all for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you do whatever you love to do with your life. Hope you're going to change and go after your dreams. Remember, you are, you can, you are the best. You will, you can, you are the best that ever happened. You will do anything you put your mind to. You're a beautiful person. I believe in you. And remember, I was down and out. I was depressed. I wasn't always the happiest guy in the world. I wasn't always happy. I wasn't always living my dreams. You know, and there's going to be some hard roads for me. Just because today is great, things are coming my way. I will hit some struggles in life, right? It's how I prepare for them. It's how I'm ready for them. It's how I react to what life gives me. React in the most positive way possible. Be grateful for every moment you have. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow on my next live stream. Crypto is life. Thank you so much for everyone coming in. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love. They can never take our love away. They can never take our love away. Be safe, everyone. Dang it, I forgot Eurus. You guys do this to me every time. Darn. But it might be the hot one. You never know. Let's take a look at Eurus real quick. A little high on the 4 hour. But it's like everything's high on the 4 hour, but in a really bullish pattern. So it's almost like maybe it just comes down a little bit down to here and pumps. The 4 hour looks like, to me, it looks like the 4 hour is just going to do a little whoop and boom out and out. I've seen that before too, so it won't be the first time. Eurus looks bullish, but the 4 hour needs to reset. All right. 1 hour in our favor. Eurus might make some gains, but watch the 4 hour. So thank you for putting Eurus on the radar. I appreciate you asking about it. I'm sorry that I may have skipped it. It was kind of thrown in at the end at the last, but you know what I mean? It was there. It is what it is. Eurus, 26% gains coming out of Eurus. 1 hour looks pretty good to me, actually. I actually like the trade, personally. Thank you. And usually the ones I end at the end are the ones that it's putting that extra effort. Usually when you put in that extra effort, something comes of that, right? So I was going to be out, and then I saw that I didn't do what I said I was going to do, which was do every super chat. And so you got to be a man of your word, all right? A lot of people probably missed that, but it is what it is. So the more people placing buys makes the market want to go down on BOOKMAP. Yeah, I mean, if the buys are lower than the liquidity zone, for sure, you know. Why was this? Yeah. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you tomorrow. I ended it so well. I couldn't have ended it better than I ended it before. How could you do this to me?